Welcome to Dataspan. Dataspan is a 2v2 map contest entry for the Fort Chubb Dual-Tacular 2v2 map contest. My name is Sozer, and I'm going to take you through some of the features and some of the visions that have brought forth this map into its current state. I'd like you to buckle down and get ready as we go on a small adventure down Dataspan's memory lane, as we open up the history books and see where this map came from and where this map is going. So, let's get started. In Halo 3 in 2008, I created a map called Destini in Foundry. This was the first forge that the Halo community received, and with it I built this layout that is basically a figure 8 stacked on top of one another with interconnectivity between different lanes of the 8 symbols that are stacked on top of one another. The map is designed to promote line of sight control and setups. So a certain setup would be desired for a team of 2 to be in, and then it's about the other team to break that setup. The original philosophy of this map has kind of been translated a lot through the years, as this was remade in the original Foundry, and then we'll take you to the remake in Sandbox, where this map was remade and revisioned, same layout, but spread out, much more larger, much longer line of sight. We still have the main ramp. Sniper was actually at the top of main ramp up here near the overhang. Lots changed through the years when it comes to the Halo Sandbox. We as developers have a lot to compensate for and a lot to design around when it comes to the different palette of abilities that the user could have. But the lanes are really what defined the map. The lanes down mid, underneath the bridge, and the lanes across top mid, across this bridge, is really what defined the initial engagements. And then from there, it's like, okay, if you start to lose the fight, you got to rotate, you got to flank around, and then you got to make sure you don't get into the lane that your enemy teammate is covering. And it just really encouraged positive teamwork through lane control. And it was really primitive setup, really primitive layout. But still, back in the day, creating this in Halo and in Sandbox, it was amazing that we had the tools that we did and that we created the communities that we did, created the love that we have today. And we're not done yet. We're going to step forward yet another generation into Halo Reach. In Halo Reach, the Sandbox was even more yet strange. We had sprint, and we had the ability to quickly get from one place to the other. So, the lanes are a little longer, and they're a little more spread out still yet. And looks like the balcony here is a little bit of a different angle than it was in the newer version. There's also the little jump over to get to the overhang, and the overhang really isn't much of an overhang, is it? But as this map and the game Halo developed over the years, we are now given some amazing new tools in Forge that allow us to take our visions to the next level. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Dataspan.